Hi guys, how's it going? The learning target today is going to be to learn how to access and use the EBSCO database. And a database is just a place where they put a bunch of articles together that are deemed reliable from reliable sources. So you don't have to ask yourself, when you do that keyword search in Google, sometimes you get some strange results. The advantage of the database is that that vetting is already done for you. So I have a short video in here and some written directions also explaining how to do that. Writing prompt today, how do you know what is true? When somebody tells you something, how do you make a decision about how reliable the information is? And specifically when you're looking at sources on the internet, or really in any journal or magazine article or any source, how do you really evaluate whether something's reliable? I asked you a while back about that global issues survey. Remember that? So I'm going to export these and I'll show them to you here. There are a few questions people asked. Are we going to be talking or learning about any of these topics? Yes. I shared that coronavirus article with you last time, and I'll share some other articles with you about these topics. The ones that have come up is more where the higher levels of interest are the ones that I'm selecting here, those areas. Will we be assigned a topic or will we have to choose it? You're going to choose this. So that's why I wanted to give you plenty of time to think about it and to do a little exploring. The databases assignment today will give you a chance to try out some topics and kind of see what you find. So that will hopefully help you out with some essay ideas. How broad or specific should the topic be? You want to be pretty specific. Remember, you want to choose a global problem or issue of some kind, but then have a specific example of it in mind. So if you are writing about the coronavirus outbreak, this would be the specific example of it, and probably you'd want to drill down even into one country or one city or one town, or even one person's experience with this. But then look more broadly at, how did it come about? What is the problem? How did it come about? And then what are some ways to address or solve the problem? Okay. There was one question about this topic, which I think I answered that person, but can I write about Bernie Sanders? Again, as long as you're starting with a global problem, as long as it fits that, you should be okay. If you pick a topic that's not on the assignment list there, just run that past me before you commit to it. I have not asked you to choose, I've not asked you to commit to a topic yet. That's a separate form. That'll be in its learning when it's time to do that. That's coming up, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, and then Tree Girl, that I'm asking everybody to read that book sometime this quarter. It does not have to be right now, and I put a survey on its learning. If you haven't done this, go ahead and do that. It just asks, do you want to take the literary analysis essay on April 22nd, 23rd, or May 6th and 7th, or different date. There are only 15 people that have responded so far. Overwhelmingly, the choice is the later date. So I'm sort of angling for that. One person expressed some concern about AP exams. Those start the week after that, so it would not be, it's not the same week. Everything's moved later this year. Maybe you've heard that. One person said, I'm not sure if I want to read more than one book at a time. You don't have to in here. I'm asking you to choose a book independently and read it, or read Tree Girl. Some people were still finishing up their last book, so that's fine. Finish that, then start Tree Girl. Read the intro slides first, and then there's a video also, and then the book is, the full text is in its learning. There's a link in the agenda today to that if you haven't already gotten that. Hopefully that answers the questions here. What will the essay be about? It'll be, the same kind of prompt. This is, again, the same type of literary analysis essay writing we've been doing all year. Remember, the Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian, Quarter 1. Then with the War Unit, you wrote about a poem. And then, it's like that. It'll be some version of, what literary techniques did the writer use to communicate a theme, and what is that theme? So it'll be some version of that question, possibly a little more specific than that, but that's the idea here. So you just want to read attentively, and you'll be fine. Okay, so that's Tree Girl. So either Tree Girl or a book of your own choice right now. Whatever you're reading, add entries to your reading log, log the time that you're reading, and then when you finish a book, do a books read entry. And those should go in your books read writing territories document. Okay, and if you need a book to read, if you've read Tree Girl, if you're ready for something else, check out that EBSCO ebook collection. It's an amazing collection of ebooks here, all totally free to you. Also, if you have an Amazon account, you can go, there are plenty of Kindle books that are free. If you have a library card, you can access Overdrive and read Kindle books and EPUB format books, all totally free with a library card. Okay, have a good week. Thanks, guys.